Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Here I am your teacher Iman Shehzadi. I welcome you all in the second lecture of the chapter number 1, that is formulas in Excel 2013. In the previous lecture we learnt about an Excel formula and what is a cell and range reference. I told you a reference identifies a cell or a range of cells in a worksheet that tells the user that where to look for the values or data that he wants to use in a formula. It is just like their home address, that where these values live or lie. When you use a cell or range reference in a formula, you can use these three types of references. These are relative, absolute, and mixed. Let's go through them one by one. Relative reference. In the relative reference, the row and column references can change when you copy the formula to another cell. For example, A1, B5, D4 means to say that whenever you copy a formula in another cell, its row and column reference can change. It does not remain the same. Let's see it in a worksheet. You can see principal amount, rate of interest, and time in years is given. You have to find the interest amount by applying this formula. Okay, let's start. Enter an equal sign, cell address of first value, multiplication operator, cell address of rate of interest into cell address of time in years. You can see the same formula in the formula bar, and by pressing enter you can get the result. Now again, with the help of fill handle, you can find the values of all the next successive cells. By moving further, you can see in each successive cell, the cell reference has been changed. You can see. Now moving ahead, absolute reference. Absolute cell references change when you copy the formula to other cells, means to say it is just like an opposite of relative reference. There are two dollar signs in the cell reference, one for the column letter and the other for the row numbers. Basically, this dollar sign is used to lock the relevant specific column or row. It just locks it down. A dollar symbol when added in front of the row and column number makes it absolute and makes it fixed. This value does not change, while the value or column or row which does not have a dollar sign has a relative reference. In the worksheet, you can see principal amount is given, rate of interest is given. Have to find interest amount by applying this formula. You can see this part of the formula has relative reference, but this part of the formula has absolute reference. By finding the values, you can see enter equal sign A3 into B3 into dollar D dollar 1. You can see that when I type $D $1, this value has been selected, means to say that this is the absolute value. By pressing enter you can get your result. You can see the formula in the formula bar. With the help of fill handle you can find the rest of the values. Now you can see in each successive cell that the relative part of the formula has changed, but absolute part remains the same because it has fixed cell reference. Moving ahead, mixed cell reference. In mixed reference, the row or column reference is relative while the other is absolute. For example, $A1, $1. Basically, it is a mixture of relative and absolute reference. It may be a bit tricky. You can see here column A has absolute reference while row 1 has relative reference. In this case, you can see column A has relative reference while row 1 has absolute reference. Both of it is a mixture of both relative and absolute reference. There can be two types of mixed cell references. In one case, the row is locked while the column changes when the formula is copied, like $1. In another case, the column is locked while the row changes when the formula is copied, like $A1. Let's see. You have to find the area of rectangle, and you know formula is length into breadth. Various lengths are given and various values of breadths are given. You have to apply the formula $B3 into C$2. You can see column B has absolute reference while row 2 has absolute reference. By entering the formula $B3 into C$2, you can find the result, and with the help of fill handle you can find the rest of the values of the sheet. This formula has a mixture of both absolute and relative references. You can see it by looking in at your formulas. By clicking on the formulas tab, you can see show formulas that column B has absolute reference while row 2 has absolute reference. The other rows and columns do not have absolute reference, they have relative reference and change when the formula is copied to other cells. Other than these three types of references, there is a reference which we call circular reference. A circular reference occurs in Excel when a formula contains a cell reference that refers to its own value, means to say that formula has referred to its own value. You can see there are two values in cell A1, A2. In cell A3, when I enter the formula A1 add A2 addition operator A3, you can see that the formula has its referred to its own value, and by pressing enter you can see a circular reference warning notification appeared. By clicking OK, you can see the value of 0 is published in your cell number 3, in your cell row number 3, that is A3. You can detect your cell where circular reference occurred by looking at your status bar. You can see it is showing circular reference in cell A3. You can also find it by clicking on formulas, error checking, circular reference. It can detect the cell where circular reference occurred. I hope this comprehensive lecture and practical will be quite helpful for you. For any question, you can contact. Do some more practice at home. There's a practical on page number 5. Do practice it. Have a good day. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.